news everywhere.
This phased-in approach will ensure that in-person learning will continue in the longer term for all students.
As the Omicron variant continues to spread across Manitoba, the province announcing Tuesday that students will remain home and learn remotely until at least January 17th. Effective January 10th, students of critical service workers from kindergarten to grade 6, high-risk students, and students with special learning needs from kindergarten to grade 12 will be allowed to attend school if no alternate care is available.
This is a safety issue, and we want to make sure that we have protocols in place. So we'll be taking advice on potentially additional protocols from public health to make sure that we do have safe environments in school, and that's really what this is about.
Premier Heather Stephenson says the number one priority is to keep the most vulnerable safe, and that's what led to this decision.
Stakeholders within the education system have asked for this to adequately prepare for students to go back into the classroom setting.
Dr. Jazz Atwal was asked why this decision to keep students at home for one additional week wasn't announced earlier by the province. He says the Omicron variant has been rapidly evolving.
I think we have been proactive, and I think we've done what we needed to do with the resources we have and the abilities that we have to help mitigate issues as well, and to make sure that we have a functional system, a functional healthcare system, a functional public health system as well.
Manitoba NDP education critic Nello Altamar says keeping students home for one additional week won't make any difference.
Had they have proactively planned earlier and put these measures in place in spring and summer, we wouldn't be here today.
I have a lot of optimism and confidence that we'll make it through this 1 week.
Grade 11 Sturgeon Heights collegiate student Marco Suarez started a petition calling on the province to keep students in school rather than remotely. The petition has been signed by over 1,300 people. He says he really wants to be back in school full time, but if the province extends this remote learning, he would like to see more supports for students.
A lot of students don't have access to resources or even a good internet to access their Teams or even Zoom classes. So basically that puts a barrier.
On Friday, the Manitoba Teachers Society called on the province to have students learn remotely for the month of January. MTS Vice President Nathan Martindale says he is pleased to see this announcement.
We know that teachers don't want this. We know that parents don't want this, but there needs to be time put in place to make schools a safer place. And that's not the job of teachers to make them a safer place. It's the job of the employer, the school division, working with the provincial government.
Effective January 10th, licensed childcare centers and home childcare will be able to apply for additional funding supports to offset the cost of parent fees. Linda Rabel, president-elect of the Manitoba Childcare Association, says early childhood educators have felt left out and disrespected. She says they have been calling on the province for supports, but nothing has been done.
I'm hoping going forward that those kinds of issues are going to be addressed, that, we need the same kind of help. We're screaming for help. And I think that the province really needs to listen and consult us with what's going on as well, too, and provide us with those safety measures.
In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.